Alright guys, let's get a quick update. Let's see what we got here. If you have not checked out my other videos, please check them out so you can get an update and see how we got to this point. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, we're sending troops towards South America. So they're on their way. It's aggravating Mr. Benny here because this is his territory here, but um, he needs to. We're just going to prepare for a future war probably. So we're just getting ready. And I'm going to show y'all something that's interesting right here. So I have my planes attacking South Hejaz right here. One thing you have to pay attention to one thing he's doing is, let's see how many men he got over here. Okay, so he's lost 11 guys, and he's got five rail guns, one heavy tank, one small tank, and 51 troops. So what he's doing is he's constantly using gold to upgrade his fort. As you can see, he's still at a level 5 fort. So with this big punch, he still is able to build up this fort because he must be using a lot of gold. Because every time I hit it, it's going to go down. But let's pay attention to this for a few minutes and let's see what happens. It's got 2 more minutes and 45 seconds before I attack again. Let's see what happens to the fort and everything here. And let's see if it goes down. Because it's at 40 or 40. So that means it's almost as if nothing hit it. But I've hit him several times because I've been here for a while. And he has lost 11 men on a 90% protection. So that means he's upgrading that fort every time I hit him. So let's see. Let's pay attention to it. Let's monitor it. So, and I'll be attacking in about 2 minutes. So we'll stay here for a little while. Be patient. This is the part of the game that a lot of people don't understand. This is a thinking game. Sometimes you have to slow down and think. Because the other part of this is, as I'm hitting him, I'm also taking damage. So right now I'm at right. I can see here I'm at 18,422 out of 19,000. So I'm taking damage, but not a lot. I mean, that's still rather pretty good. So, so you want to monitor that as well. You don't want to just be attacking, yet you're weakening your airplanes. I like to keep my airplanes strong and in good condition. So even some of my other airplanes, I'm going to land those and let them sit. And the way you keep your airplane strong is sometimes you just let them sit because every 24 hours they regain some strength. So sometimes it's good to just let your airplane sit, keep them out of battle, maintain what you're doing, and then you'll still have a strong fleet. All right, so let's see, we had 40 something seconds left, and it's going to be another attack. And then we'll get to see how much I lose over here. I can see how much I lose when I attack. And then I'll also get to see what he's doing as far as that fort is concerned. I want to see if he is actually upgrading this every time I hit it, which is fine because he's going to have to keep using all his gold, which is, that's fine with me. Because gold, you can use gold in other games, and you can take it with you. So if he's going to use all his gold in the game that he's going to lose anyway, it's just a sore loser. All right, so we about to hit him. All right, let's see what happens here. Hmm, that's interesting. So I did attack him. It didn't take very much, so I lost maybe 7 points. He only lost one other man. Wow. And he still has a level 5 fort, which doesn't really make any sense. Unless he's just literally upgrading literally as soon as I hit him. That's the only thing I can think of. And I don't want to waste a lot of time with that. So what I'll do is I'm going to move these guys because that's just a lot of smoke. I'll leave a few there just to keep it busy, but I'm going to move on and start to wipe these guys out over here. Now what I have to keep in mind is I still have to deal with these two provinces. Well, no, these two, because he can hit me with his rail guns from here. So that's what I'm looking out for as well. So moving forward. Okay, so he's bringing more. He's bringing more artillery here. I guess he got a fort here as well. We'll get to that. So he's fighting back now, guys. But I think it's a little too late for that. And he's also, I'm going to show you guys something else. I'm being extremely aggressive with South Jazz right now because, as you know, I like to send my spies out. And let me just let you guys see this conversation he just had. So I'm going to really, really, really punish him and go ahead and try to get him out of this game. Because what he's doing is he's talking with Benny. And this is what he had to say. He says, probably, this is him, this is his name on the game, Zarimoru. That's South of Jazz right here. He says, probably, I hate when it does that. But it says, probably Papa will attack everyone at once. Mozambique will join him, and we're going to be a tie for first place. Just be careful with Mozambique. I know for a fact that they coordinated attacks together like they were fighting, while actually he was just thugging it while he went for Europe, which is totally wrong. I will try my best to help you guys. This is what Zeramu is sending to him. I will try my best to help you guys, though definitely want to see how this will play out. Another message he sent. And that'll definitely put the nail in the coffin for you guys. I'm already on my last breath. But let me see. This is where I didn't like what he had to say. He said, it's possible my next move should be covert anyways. Just grab as much land as you guys can. It's a race at this point. So he's been, when he says covert, that's exactly what he's been doing. He's been sending spies to my provinces to mess up with my economy, and that's why I spent some time putting some counter spies in place. So if you see, All of these spots here, I put defense. These are counter spies that I had to put in my provinces because uh, they were. You see, I got more around here because they were putting guys in my provinces to disrupt my economy. And so you have to know this kind of stuff. I know it's a little bit tedious, but it's the part of the game that you do have to learn if you're going to be a master in this game. So let's see here what we got. So let's move a good handful of these guys over here. So yeah, this guy is definitely trying to stick around and make things difficult for me, but it's not going to work. It's really just a loser's mentality, if you ask me, and we're going to deal with it. Let's see here. So we're just mobilizing our troops. Oh, goodness. We got a lot of spots that we need to keep troops on because they will revolt. So let's move some of the guys here. So let me see. I need to bring some troops down in this area. We don't have enough, it looks like. Let's see here. Okay, boom. So these guys can move. Let's bring you guys on down. Oh, wait a minute. One guy here, two guy there, one guy there. That's a perfect recipe for these guys to just run on through. Yeah. Let's go this way. Let's go that way. Now we're just putting pressure on him on in all areas. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. Let's see. I'm gonna send these guys down this way. He's out of here. I don't like guys that are sore losers. So we're just gonna deal with him accordingly. Everywhere he think he can relax, we're gonna send some people over to deal with him. There will be no relaxing, buddy. What we got going on over here? Okay. Yeah, so we're just really digging in, getting these guys out of here. He ain't got with so much gold, so we're not worried about that. Let's see. So far so good. We're about to get that. Let's see. Is there anything on here? Yep, level 5. So we don't want to bother that. Okay, let's move that down here just in case. I still have these 53 artilleries heading north, and that's what's going to clear all of this out. So we're going to be patient about that. It's going to take another day or so. And we're almost completely about to close this area out. Got my airplanes working in here. Shelling in here. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Okay. Heads up fight. We're good. We can go ahead and move these guys in. And let's see. What about those guys? Can we get, nope, those guys have to stay. But let's go ahead and move these guys in. He's attacking me here with this railgun. But as you can see, I got airplanes on their way. Let's speed this one up a little bit. Put it right here. There we go. 53 minutes. So we'll take care of that. It's not a problem. ES5 right there. We're going to go ahead and attack that. Constant pressure. This is the type of pressure you make somebody give up. Oh, he only has one man right there. So we're going to go ahead and attack that as well. Quickly. Yes, indeed. This is where your cars come in handy. They can get to certain locations quickly, and they can handle that business for you. Let's see, can we move that? We sure can. When I say can we move something, it all is all about right here. When you press that province, if it's green, you can move and it won't revolt against you. But if it's like that, you need to make sure you send some troops so that you can change it from there, from that red there to like this here where there's nothing there, and you know you're good to go. I have to move troops here because if you look, it says chance of an uprising 1%. So you want to move. You don't want to give it any percentage of chance to uprise against you. Okay, so we're coming there. Can't see that. I'm sure he probably has. Oh, no forts there. Okay, well, I'll send some troops there in a little while. Okay. All right, so we're just working it, guys. We're about to attack that. Look at this guy here. That's cute. That's what I call cute, guys. Has no chance of winning that fight, but he's sending them anyway. So let's just send some more help over there. We'll wait on it. We're not even going to worry about that. We'll wait for them to get there. Okay. Because that's kind of protruding in there concavely, I want to get that and push that out so I can flatten this out a bit. I don't like to have too many ridges. I like to keep a nice line so I know what's mine and what's protected. Right now, as you can see, I got my so-called coalition member here. He's going up here to attack, and he's attacking here, which is fine with me. That helps me out a little bit, but we still will be charging him with treason, and so we still are putting people in places remotely all throughout his province and his nations, so that when it's time to attack, we'll be ready to go. I believe his allegiance is to Kentucky, which is this guy right here. And as you can see, Kentucky is all right here. Kentucky has all of this now, guys. Look, he has all of that now. So that becomes a real threat to me, which was fostered by this guy here, my coalition member. And then Kentucky also has all of this here. So it's an absolute threat. And we will deal with it accordingly. So that is my main concern right now, is when you have this kind of a league, meaning overall I have the most points with 629 points by myself. The person that's in second place is Kentucky, and he only has 273. So when you're in this kind of a league, what you have to watch out for is the common sense thing for these guys and these guys. The common sense thing for them to do would be to join together. That would make sense. And it would even make sense for this guy right here to turn on me, because I'm almost close to winning this game solo. So I understand that. So I'm putting everything in place to protect me from a world attack, meaning an attack from all these nations on all sides. That's what I have to hurry. That's why I'm hurrying up to get rid of guys like Southhead Jazz, because I don't need guys sitting around me plotting and trying to attack me when I already have some very strong nations that could make a move to try to come about getting on some part of my homeland. So that's the major concern. So that's why I have to move swiftly, and I also have to consider every move that any other player is making that could jeopardize my success. So when I talk about treason, when I talk about different things, it's for a reason, because you got to remember that I'm playing against other human beings, and I understand the psychology of it, and it would make sense at this stage for these guys to start working together. Right now, due to greed, we still have these guys fighting.